the main thing I have out right now is a grimdark epic fantasy called ShadowBane. It follows two twins who are mercenary demon hunters in a world that's modeled off of feudal Japan.
Oh, very cool. So were you was like feudal Japan, was that something you always had like an interest in, or was that?
Yeah, I've always been really interested in that time period of history, just in general, and especially like located in Japan. I just think that their feudal culture was really interesting, and very very different from kind of the rest of the world around that time period. And I had an idea, and I was bouncing around, like brainstorming ideas for settings, and then it's very mythology based. And I realized that Japan has really incredible mythology, and I was like, all right, this is perfect.
I'm far that's always been like a thing for me, is like watching and like studying like warrior cultures, like because every place around the world has one for the most part. Like any big civilization has some warrior culture that just kind of help prop them up or sustain them for a while. Like, how did you go about fleshing that out for your book?
So in the first book, it's very small scale because they're I don't use the term samurai or ronin in the book because I wanted its own. I wanted to do away with some of those preconceived notions. So the two main characters are part of this divine bloodline. They're basically like weak demigods, and they're the last two. And so they are far stronger than the average person. And they have, like a squire and like a pet tiger. So it's like the four of them that are kind of traveling, and they occasionally work in tandem with other martial units. But the demons have this aura called the Dread that basically causes most normal people to panic and throw down their weapons or run away. So you have to be extremely like well disciplined and brave. And so a lot of time that regular troops are shown, they're actually shown just in disarray and like usually not able to function effectively. That starts to change as there's more exposure to the demons like over in warfare. And later in the series, you'll encounter like a hardcore samurai clan that's been fighting them for a long time, and how they operate is completely different to how everybody else operates. And so that's where I'll really get to like dive into that. And I'm excited to do that. But I felt it'd be interesting to show how dangerous the demons are to like untrained or even normally trained units who just don't have experience with them first, and then to show how effective some of these more like specialized clans are that have been fighting them for a while.